Hey dudes, what's up? My name is Levente and this is Autistic Success. And I am back after a short Christmas break. And today I just wanted to share a very quick idea that emerged in my mind a few days ago. And that is the fact that trauma in general protects you from success, which might sound contradictory, but let me explain. So basically, I'm a chemist. I worked in corporate R&D, which I managed to quit finally because the job was really suffocating and made me really, really mask as an autistic person. And finally, like around 2 months ago, I have started working full time on a small business. It's a small sweets company. And basically, what I'm realizing now, as I fully amassed in this period, and also a giant part of my previous, mostly childhood trauma has been lifted, is the fact that trauma in general, like childhood trauma or any complex trauma which you have, is going to not only block you, but actually it's going to hinder you from being successful, and it's going to block you to achieve success. And in my opinion, that is the fact that simply your brain thinks, or your trauma thinks, that if you do achieve some success, like let's say positive feedback on your product or service, or people want to get to know you, or people want meetings, or people want to buy it, or people want to collaborate, or whatever. So once you get any positive feedback, your trauma is going to block you immediately. And the reason for that is it simply wants to block you, protect you, because, and this is what I've realized, that your trauma doesn't look at it like, wow, it's success. People want more of me. People want more of my product or my service. People want to do stuff together. They want to collaborate or whatever. It's going to see it as danger, because every positive feedback, every call, every collaboration, every item purchase, whatever, is danger after all, because it all means that you have to fulfill expectations, you have to deliver a product, or you have to deliver a service, or what if my service, my product is not good? What if I cannot do it on time? What if they are not going to be satisfied with that? Or what if our collaboration fails, or whatever? So basically, this is what I've realized, that as I was working on my business, is that the more and more trauma lifts from you, the more and more actually you become open to to believe and to embody the feeling of eventually become successful. And that is really due to the fact that once you are traumatized, especially heavily traumatized, every piece of little success, or even the feeling of success, feels very, very dangerous, because every part of the success, after all, it's gonna entail or bring with that interaction with people. And if you're traumatized, interaction with people is very, very dangerous, because who knows what is gonna end up with that. So basically, this is my feeling, and this is also what I've felt. The good news is that once your trauma is being lifted, or at least you get rid of more and more of it, so you have less and less trauma, you are going to be more and more susceptible to success, in that sense that you're not going to be afraid of getting positive feedback, of people wanting more of you, or people wanting more of your product, the people wanting to collaborate with you, or you are going to be able to present your company, your product, or your service, or whatever, because it's not going to feel dangerous anymore. So basically, I don't want to keep this video way too long. This is a general idea that if you are heavily traumatized, and if you want to achieve some achievement, some success, in a sense that you want to obtain like a professional level which you don't have yet, very often actually the main thing blocking you from success is the trauma. And it's not blocking you per se, it's protecting you from the things that success entails and brings with it, meaning interaction with people, meeting new people, confrontations, negotiations, dealing with unsatisfied customers, whatever. So basically, this is the idea that very often, or at least this is what I've experienced in my case, the only thing that blocks you from success is not your intellectual ability or whatever. It's the fact that trauma simply blocks you, and it's gonna protect you from success in the sense that it's gonna block you once you could get ahead and once you could achieve any level of success. So basically, that was it for today. I am really interested in your experience, so let me know in the comments if you have also had something similar like this. And I guess see you in the next one. Bye bye.